good evening and welcome to Country Time with Quinn, where you can watch us on web TV near you. If you would like your artist or venue featured on the show, you can contact quinnscountrytime@gmail.com or drumlinmedia@gmail.com. Tonight on the show we have a young man who has been on the scene only for the last few years and is rising and rising day by day. He's just after launching a new CD. Welcome to the show, Eamonn Mulvaney, otherwise known as the Midnight Cowboy. Eamonn, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Seamus. Thank you.
No. Eamonn, it was a great night you had there at your new CD launch.
Absolutely,
down in Belturbet.
Yeah. It went very well. I had several different guest artists there. I had Hugo Duncan, John Hogan, Patrick Feeney, and Brian Call came as a special guest.
Fantastic.
And I had Patsy Hart and Cathy McGovern. Yeah, so it went very, very well.
Fabulous line-up of people. Absolutely
right,
fantastic. Yes. And I'd say a fabulous night. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it down that night. I was otherwise engaged. Yes. But I would love to have been there because it sounds like it would have been a great night.
Definitely so. It was a full house, yes. It went very, very well, yeah.
And you started off many years ago now, Eamonn.
About 15 years ago, Seamus.
Right.
Yeah.
And you've been doing the clubs.
I'm doing
pubs,
clubs,
bars,
yes.
anywhere.
Anywhere they want me. Yeah.
Anywhere there's music to be had and people to dance. That's
right.
what it's all about.
Yeah. First of all, I started off as a karaoke show back about 15 years ago, Nuns on the Run, and I went on. I done about 7-8 years of it, and I wanted to go out more so in the country scene. So I went out on a one-man show then. So it's going good enough since now, thank God.
And it's just slowly progressing all the time. You're just climbing. So. But it's the only way to go because you just can't jump into the deep end and take off and things like that. You have to start off and build up your customer base as well too, where people are out there and demanding where you play as well, and looking for you. The managers and people like of hotels and lounges and that there would be ringing up looking for.
Of course, yeah, definitely so.
Every player, customers are looking for this man to come in.
Yeah.
Do you find it a big difference maybe when you go to a dance hall, like a place like that now to be playing, or is it more closer there?
Well, I'd rather the dance halls because you'd be sure of a good dancing crowd, in the dance halls. That's just the difference in the pub scene. A lot of pubs now that I play and clubs and that kind of, it's going well now. The dancers is there; they're starting to come in droves now. Thank God. And
the reason there's quite a few places actually provide a decent dance floor as well.
That's right,
in a lot of the lounges as well.
Actually, where I had the launch night in the Harbour Bar in Belturbet, a lovely dance floor there, and it's a lovely, good sized pub for a good crowd, and thank God it was packed that night. It was good.
It's a fine spot there, and Iggy and Co runs a fine show down there.
That's right, definitely. Lovely people, yeah.
It is. It's a lovely spot just right there on the river there, and very nice setting as well.
Yeah, a lot of tourists coming in and out there.
Yeah.
Too, yeah.
And would you do now any shows during the afternoons or evenings anywhere?
Oh, definitely. Well, actually, this Saturday I have a function up in the Bailey Hotel in Bailieborough. I have a senior citizens Christmas party up there on Saturday during the day. Yeah.
And it's nice that because it breaks up the thing as well.
Oh, definitely so. Yeah.
Playing for various groups, there'll be evening or nighttime, daytime, whatever it is. It. And how far would you travel now on your journeys now?
I'll take a trip down to Donegal on and off there. Yeah.
Very nice.
So,
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and a great county for music down
definitely
there.
So.
Fabulous dance program. And you get a big. Turning of people from the north as well.
That's right, the northern people is great people for dancing.
Absolutely, and great people to support music as well.
So. Definitely.
Very, very good to support people. And your new album, Have a Heart, it's how many numbers is on that?
There is 16 songs on that, Have a Heart. 16? Yeah. So it's going pretty well now. There's good feedback on it. So it's hitting the radio stations now well too.
And it's great because a lot of people out there would actually ring in the radio stations there and request it. Now that it's available, freely available throughout Ireland, there probably all the good music stores and that there would have your new CD as well too.
Yeah.
Is it online at all?
It's not online as yet, no.
Not as yet,
but
you're working that.
Will be, yeah.
Sure, what we do is we go and hear a song from you now at the moment. I think we'd take a song, and I'm not sure. I don't think this may be on the album. It will be back in '68, isn't it?
Yes, it actually is the bonus track on that album,
bonus
the last
track.
song on it. Yes,
brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Well, shall we listen to that now anyway?
Wasn't it great in '68 to have been around back then? A night in a town that cost half a crown and you still had money to spend. Girls wear mini skirts, corduroy shirts, and boots up to their knees. But back home there, they looked so fair, there was such a sight to see. Well, Bessie and me, about 3:30, we hit for God knows where. With a load of £1 and a roof rolled down on a 1600E. We hit Clonmel to hear McDell or Dolan into Moore. Down the Barrel Land on the Silver Stand on the Marquee and Tullamore. Well, I wanna go back, take me back to where I wanna be. Take me back again in time, it's forever on my mind. Take me back to where it all began for me. Lovely girls we met, when you may bet, from every corner of the globe. From the hitching post to the last outpost, someone no fixed the boat. From the Golden Vale to Emmy Vale, where a blonde had her eye on me. And the cowboy wife for a farmer's wife, on a Betsy home for tea. Times is gone and it wasn't long, they were just a memory. The halls up there are full of wares like videos and TV. I'd settled down and made a few pound in each Sunday when the clock strikes 8. I'd think of the time when the world was mine back in 1968. But I wanna go back, take me back to where I wanna be. Take me back again in time, it's forever on my mind. Take me back to where it all began for me. I wanna go back, take me back to where I wanna be. Take me back again in time, it's forever on my mind. Take me back to where it all began for me. Take me back to where it all began for me.
That was a lovely song and a bonus track on your new album.
That's right, yes. I actually recorded that back last year because I had it on Hot Country on TV. Right. So it done well for me too. You know?
And a lot of people, it's a song that people would demand to hear and play anywhere you're out and about. So
that's right, yeah.
It was nice actually to be able to write that.
A lot of people does recognise you by that song, you know. And
it does give. Saying, of course, there's one song now Eamonn to sing. We'll have to get him to sing it again.
Right,
and they keep asking for things
definitely
like that.
So, yeah.
No, and it's lovely to do that. Where do you see, say, maybe into the new year 2013 for yourself going?
Well, hopefully I might try and hit the country scene more so, maybe get a band behind me. I'm not sure yet now, but it's a big step to take, but big commitment too. So I'm not sure as yet now, but maybe in after New Year, later on in the year, I might try and push it that road.
Yeah, well, it's early days yet, and you're just, as I said, getting your feet on the, getting
That's
out
right,
there, get your name out and about. The album is another major step, and you would had a previous album as well. They're back some years ago as well.
That's right, yeah. I'd actually had 2 albums out beforehand.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. And the names of those were?
I had no actual names on them albums.
Oh, dear.
No.
But they're available anyway at the time.
They were available, yeah.
And so you decided this time to go all out
That's right, yeah.
give it the bigger picture and the bigger push. Well, that's the way you go in this scene. You know, great. You just climb day by day and get yourself built up. And if you decide then in the new year, whether it be 2013 or 14, to go on the road with the band, at least that way then you'll have a footing on the end. You know where you're.
Well, every night is an experience at the minute. So.
Well, it is. Because I remember even maybe talking to Ray Lynham at one time too, and he's out there and he done the band. Then he went back into the pub scene, the lounges, not there, and he likes that. He says it's the travelling. He said that got him. How do you find now the travelling?
The travelling now is not so bad, but late nights and then working during the day, it doesn't be easy.
Yeah, because like you're coming back at all hours,
That's right,
and it's very hard to actually come back maybe at an hour in the morning, and then you have to kind of get very little sleep, and then you're heading back into the work scene again and away again the next day.
Yeah, it's tough going, definitely so. Yeah,
it is tough going. And you work then full week then as well?
Yeah, I work full week there. I do breed dogs myself, and my father is actually breeding dogs, so that's a big enough business too. So it's going pretty well.
And a good business as well too.
Not so bad.
Because a lot of people are into the dogs, and it is
a
great scene to be into. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he wouldn't be giving out to you if you slept in and out more.
Not at all. No, he's pretty lenient that way as a minute.
I know that he'd be delighted actually to at least see you getting on and everything going well for you.
Yeah,
and
good
even
support.
Your equipment and that there, it's expensive to have a lot of equipment.
Definitely so. Yeah, definitely so. It's well, when you go up into the top gear, like it costs a lot of money to get for a good sound and everything else,
And sound is everything, because if you haven't got a good sound,
definitely so. Yeah.
You hear people saying things sound tinny and that.
That's right.
But it's all down to the equipment everything you're using as well.
And then different venues, different sound then too.
Well, that's sound check in every hall. There's no doubt that.
Yeah.
And I notice now they're doing the sound checks nearly from a laptop now, and
That's
rather
right,
than someone standing at the back of the hall checking is that okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I think down the back of the hall, really, at the end of the day, is one of the best sound checks you'll ever get. Like, you know it yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely, is class. And I don't know, we might even go back into another one of your songs here as well. And this may be from your CD launch as well down in Belturbet. You would have had a host of artists there playing on the night, but I think on the night now you didn't get away with even on this particular song, on playing it. You were asked to sing another song on the night.
Oh, that's right. I was asked to sing the Galway Girl from it that I had on our previous album back a few years ago. Yeah,
that's a very, very popular song.
Very popular song, yeah.
And I can understand you're out there trying to launch your new CD, and people are saying this. God, please, Eamonn, do sing the Galway Girl.
That's right. Yeah, I get a lot
so
of
we're doing
feedback from
exceptionally well.
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll take a listen to that now and let our viewers see what the night was like.
Definitely so.
You're very welcome to County Cavan, the Harbour Bar Belturbet, and the home of country music. We're here tonight to launch the CD of Eamonn Mulvaney, and known as the Midnight Cowboy. And his special guests tonight are Kugo Duncan, John Hogan, Patrick Feeney and Kathy McGovern. And come ahead in and enjoy what a lovely night's in store.
That is some song. When you just feel it getting up and it just give you the buzz to get up there and dance and enjoy the night and tear away. You had who all was there on that? You had Brian Call.
I had Brian Call. I had John Hogan, Patrick Feeney, Hugo Duncan, Cathy McGovern, and Brian Call. Actually, I was talking to. Well, actually, my party was talking to Brian Call, and he was supposed to come up, but he was supposed to come in to go into the hospital the next day, and he couldn't make it for a stint, and ended up that his appointment was cancelled. So he landed that night. It was a big surprise for me.
Yeah. So that was even better again.
Yes,
because Brian Call is one of the top artists.
Definitely so, yeah.
A fabulous singer. And
a lovely man.
He's a gentleman. Yeah. There's no more than Patrick Feeney as well, and we had Patrick on the show here as well.
That's right, Patrick.
He is a great singer, performer and artist as well too. Yeah. And dancer as well. The dancer, brush dancers is one of his favourites. I know Patrick is a great character. We always enjoy talking to him. And for you, it was a great boost to your CD launch as well, to have people like that coming in. Even John Hogan as well too. John's a lovely singer.
Yeah, definitely so. Yeah, very down to earth man.
And you're playing where?
Tonight, actually, I have a private party on tonight, and then tomorrow night I have tomorrow during the day I have from 2 to 6 I have a party on in the Bailey Hotel in Ballyborough, and then pack up there and away down for Fermanagh in Lisnaskea in the Doncara Hotel for that night, the gig, and then the Sunday night I have another private party on, and Monday night I have actually a senior citizen party as well, and then the next following Friday night I have a Christmas party over in the Mucky Duck, that's over beside Shercock, and the Saturday night I'm in the Dugout in Carrickmacross, and the Sunday night I have another private party on. So there's piles of parties and piles of Christmas parties taking place in the minute.
Well, we certainly will be in contact with you over the coming weeks and months ahead and find out whatever dates and where you're playing, and we who are doing our gig guide, we will be able to let the people out there know where they can go and see you and hear you play, because people are out there love to hear good music like that, and you certainly provide great music, Eamonn. There is no doubt about that, and your list of dates there, that tells itself anyway, and we'll certainly it's certainly the customer base there now is class. It sets out, like, for the road that you're talking about, to be going out with a band on the road, and that's where you're setting out to your main goal down the road. Let it be next year or the year after. That's all.
Yeah.
You were talking earlier on, like radio stations. Were you talking to any other people?
Yeah, actually, there was a radio station in England looking for my CD over too. So that's going to bring it out that bit further as well. So have to get it over now in the next few days. So it's hitting the radio stations well now, and there's a lot of people requesting for the new album, that Have a Heart.
Yeah, because there is a huge following there in England for Irish music, and even into Scotland as well, going by other bands as well. Yeah. They have a huge. And if you were to actually, your CDs, send them out to other radio stations throughout Ireland, and I'm sure you're doing that as we speak at the moment, and in England, that's where you will get all the play. And people then ringing in and writing in, emailing in is the big thing at the moment.
Yes. Well, if they're not looked for, they'll not be played. That's the long and the short of it. Nearly, you have to have people looking for your songs to be played, and that's the way you get more publicity.
Yeah, because even with ourselves here now, and we're going out live on the net here tonight, and we would have viewership maybe an average maybe about 20,000 people in over 100 countries as well, and a lot of Irish now that you have people emigrated now to Australia and Canada and America and England particularly, and they're looking for something of home and of Ireland, and particularly a young person like yourself as well there too, like they love to hear that and what's new and what's happened on the scene back at home too, and we'd be hoping to try and get that into those countries as well for you, and there is people, and we get emails back from people saying they're watching the show and enjoying it, and loves to hear the country scene at home here as well. I know you can get another station out too, but we try to bring a wee bit more personal touch to the show.
Yes, definitely.
So you can say hello to your fans throughout the world there.
Thank you very much. So that's it now. It's going pretty well.
Yeah. Have you got an email address now where people could actually maybe email into or catch in?
Oh, I have. Yeah, they get that all on Facebook.
It's all on Facebook.
Yeah.
So people just log into Eamonn Mulvaney.
EamonnMulvaney.com.
And
it should all come up in the front of them, yeah, or else the Midnight Cowboy either.
Yes, it would come up on any of those. And you have the album launch, say, still photographs and video clips is all from that as well.
It's all from that,
those. That's very good. Yes. That it's great. Isn't the modern day media a fantastic way of getting out there?
A great
and it's
way
not just alone locally here, but now you're going worldwide as well.
That's right,
too,
yeah.
Which gives the whole thing a different flavour.
Yeah. Well, it leaves that wee bit more handier to advertise on it, you know.
And we were speaking here to Robert Mazzell last week anyway, and the show, he's linking our show now on to his Facebook as well too, which he would have maybe about 20,000 viewers onto his. So there's a link from this show onto his Facebook as well too, which it spreads the whole thing out that bit further again too, because he would have a huge following of people there within it, and so it just spreads the thing out. So if yourself there, that goes on to that and just spreads further on.
That's right, yeah, you're spreading your wings all the time. Yeah.
I know it's all about networking with people and get links onto their websites as well, and even Patrick Feeney as well. Then to get a link onto his website as well too. Yeah. It's a boost for them. It's a boost for our own show here as well, and it helps all the artists as well. You know, you would have a good rapport with all the other artists as well. You would meet them from time to time.
Oh, I would meet them on the road, from time to time. Yeah, definitely.
And it could be the early hours of the morning sometimes.
Definitely so. Definitely so.
Well, going from the video clip of your launch night there was a massive crowd there as well. Yeah. And apart from all the artists and all that was there, like, you know, the turnout of people there, the place was just rocking.
That's right. Yeah. It went very, very well now.
I know it's nice to have that, and it's a great feeling when you're up there because you're getting this buzz and feedback from the people on the ground.
Of course, yeah. Well, it leaves that wee bit handier now when you have a good crowd on the floor and a good dancing crowd in, you know. And you get a good feedback from it, you know. It gives you a good boost.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Because I hear bands saying this, like, you know, depends on the crowd. It can give the band a lift on stage, and you hear this buzz going. You know it straight away, and it kind of takes the pressure of them as well. Because once things going well down there, and you know it yourself well playing, whether someone's either listening or they're not listening to the thing, and the thing will take off. We have the Kilmore, the new country club here in Cavan as well too, and it's thrown no more than it is in Castleblaney as well too, in the Glencairn and all places as well. A very young crowd. And you find...
That's right, yeah, a very young crowd, and it's taken off big time in the Hotel Kilmore there in Cavan at the minute. It's a great venue, I believe. So even Castleblaney is very, very good, and you have a lot of northern crowd coming up to Castleblaney there.
It is, because for years there, like, you know, both an age group like myself that was going there, and now you find a younger group coming in, and it is fantastic because there's some great dancers and
definitely so, and a lot of young people learning how to dance now.
That's right.
Taking a great interest in it.
Lessons going on out there big time, because we would have had maybe Jerry Brady from the Orchard in here as well, and we had Seamus Farley from the Lavian, and they would have noticed things like that, changes within the thing as well, a different and younger crowd coming into the show.
Absolutely, yeah.
I know it's nice to see that, and it's a whole different scene, like, you know, even for yourself there as well. You notice the different people coming in from time to time, but there is always a core group of people you'll always find that will travel to see certain bands, and you'll have your own following as well. And
definitely so. You could always depend on them. You know, they'll never let you down.
I know. Because a lot of people, and I would have spoke to younger people at the dances, because I just tend to get into this conversation about and why are they coming here, and it was they found that the discos, like, you know, they were in person, that there was just music blaring out there. It was great, been there and done that, and probably go back to some of them again. But they like the live music. They love the live band and the live music.
And country music is coming back in big time now. So
like, and it didn't matter young or old. No more than the song there that you're singing earlier on there from videos there from the Galway Girl. That is young and old. Everybody identifies with that because there's a great rhythm and a great buzz.
That's right. Yeah, it was playing in the country scene and the disco. So It's a kind of a mixed kind of a song. So that's it. They're kind of turning back to the likes of that, because a lot of them songs is coming back out now. And
they are.
Yeah.
Because I noticed young Nathan Carter and a lot of his stuff there too is stuff that I would remember like when I was in my younger days. But he's given it a more modern twist. So he hasn't gone for anything new or anything fantastic.
Kind of a different upbeat to it.
A different beat to it. You just take a song that might have been out 20 or 30 years ago,
right.
40 years ago, and just put a whole new beat and tempo to it. And it does, and it's gone down exceptionally well, because he is pulling the people in.
Oh,
time.
he is, yeah. When he's been
and a fantastic guy as well too.
Lovely fella.
He is a lovely fella, and I met him a few times now, and he's certainly he's lovely to talk to, and he just fits in well with people. And depends on just on where he's playing. If he's playing somewhere in the north where there's a younger crowd, he'll play to them. If he's playing further south here again, like he'll play to an older audience as well.
Right,
he has that way with him, and that's what a band needs to do. You look at the audience and you get the feels, and I'm sure you would find that
you
as
have
well.
to adjust, definitely so. Yeah.
Well, you would adjust. You might have a program set out, but you might be able to tweak the thing a wee bit to suit the crowd.
Right.
No more than what happened on your CD launch night as well, because you were more intent on playing what was coming off your new album, and people wanted to go with care.
People wanted older stuff.
So this is what you do: is you play it to the mass of what people want as well.
Yes.
But at the same time, your new album will go down, and certainly it sounds fantastic. There's great numbers on it.
That's
absolutely right. Brilliant numbers on it. I think the styles of music now that people are going out there for, it's all just different styles and beats and music going on out there as well too at the moment. But music is music no matter where you are.
Definitely so. Yeah. Yes. When you have a different places you play in, more places that want foxtrots and that kind of stuff, and
that's right.
Then you'd have a livelier place that want jive and stuff and rock and roll kind of stuff all night.
I would attend. I went to some of the social dancing and bands that you would find in some of the clubs and pubs. They used to play one kind of music, and you find them then playing a social dance. They would adjust into a whole different foxtrots and different type of thing. Yeah. So like you already know that, and you're coming from a background where you know people around in the country. That's where all that it's going on, and you have to be just ready to
adjust
and keep people rolling and happy. It is a great scene to be in. You're how I'm going to say this, who would have drawn you to music, or who would your idol would be to say country music? It'd be Irish or American. Who would you see as the person now that you would look up to and say, now there's a guy now that I just.
Yeah, well, actually, years ago, it's a long story. We used to, first of all, I had a great love for country music at that stage. We used to come home from Mass every Sunday morning, and I used to sit out in the car. I was only about 4 or 5 years of age, and listen to country music, all the radio stations. And I used to be listening to the likes of Philomena Begley and Kenny Rogers, all them country singers. And I just took a liking for it, and I always wanted to be a singer. But even in my background, my grandfather was a singer, Paddy Mulvaney.
All right.
And, yes, and I kind of took off from there, and I always wanted to do it, and it was a great achievement to have the voice to do it. So from that I went on.
Because there's music in the family anyway. It's no wonder. Now we see where you're coming from. And people love to hear that too, because people often wonder, like, where is this guy or this gal coming from? Like, where's the music in the family? And it's more than Patrick Feely. Go back to him again, and he did say his father played music, and he went out with him for a while then too, and done a wee bit on the scene. So you're saying it was in your family as well too, and you listened to it. And the pirate stations as well, like, way back those times in the 80s and that, they played an awful lot of country music as well too, which you weren't getting on RTE. And people listen to all that, and people identify, you say rightly so, maybe with Kenny Rogers and American artists like that, they're Buck Owens and songs like that, they're aspire people on to moving into the scene. And it's certainly, you know it in your singing and the music that you're doing as well, that you just love it. It just pours out of your heart. So
it gives me a good kick.
No doubt about that.
Buzz.
Well, now, unfortunately, and we could go on and we could chat away all night, but it was just time has just run out on us at this stage. Eamonn, it was a pleasure having you coming in here tonight, and thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come in here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Eamonn Mulvaney, alias the Midnight Cowboy. Do go and see him at a venue near you, and we will be forwarding updates on his gig guide throughout the coming weeks and months ahead. Again. And now for the Monaghan gig guide. The Glencairn Hotel, Castleblaney, Friday the 30th of November, Robert Mazel in the ballroom. Friday the 30th of November, Mr. Music, Temple Bar. Wednesday the 5th of November, Cannon and Ramsey as ballroom dancing. Jimmy's Bar in Monaghan, Saturday the 4th of December, Take 2. Sunday the 2nd of December, Gone Country, and that starts at 7 p.m. And Thursday the 6th of December, Sean White. Schlieffbeg Tourism Centre, the 4th of December is on Saturday, Sultan Sound, and Sunday the 2nd of December, Aidan Taff. We have the Four Seasons Hotel in Monaghan, Sunday the 2nd of December, Patrick Feeney. Thursday the 6th of December, Jason McGilligan plus Derek Ryan, and that's a Christmas country party night. Terry's Lounge in Monaghan, Sunday the 2nd of December, Frank Nelson. A social dancing in Taholland Community Centre, Friday the 30th of November, Twilight. We have the Shebeen Bar in Castleblaney, Friday the 30th of November, Glenn Flynn and his band. Saturday the 1st of December, Brass Roots. And Monday the 3rd of December, Francie Smith. Ballroom of Romance in Mahercloon, Saturday the 4th of December, Country Storm, and that's 9:30 to 12:30 a.m. Jack's Bar in Tydavenant, Saturday the 1st of December, The Bootleggers. The Brewery Monaghan, Friday the 30th of November, Blues Jam Fridays. And Thursday the 6th of December, Felix Sonnyboy Wilson. Johnny Brady, Friday the 30th of November, The Melon in Omagh in County Tyrone. Saturday the 4th of December, The River Club in Castleflynn in County Donegal. And Sunday the 2nd of December, The Hazel Hotel, Monastrevin in County Kildare. Monday the 3rd of December, St. Teresa's Hall, Sion Mills, Tyrone, and he's doing a guest spot on that. In the Ardbine Hotel in Navan, Monday the 3rd of December, John McNichol. Hotel Kilmore in Cavan as the Country Club, Saturday the 1st of December, Patrick Feeney. Do come early because there's big crowds going there. And we have Jimmy Buckley, Friday the 30th of November, the Hazel Tree in Mallow in County Cork. Saturday the 4th of December, Ryandale Hotel in Mayan, County Tyrone. And Sunday the 2nd of December, the Carlton Shearwater Hotel in Ballinasloe in County Galway. Monday the 3rd of December, in the Bushtown House Hotel in Coleraine in County Derry. Thursday the 6th of December, the Bridge House Hotel in Tullamore. Declan Nerney, Friday the 30th of November, in the Farton Sports Social Club in Cheshire in UK. Saturday the 4th of December, Conrads 3, Edgware Road, London, UK. Sunday the 2nd of December, the Irish Centre, Birmingham, UK. Wednesday the 5th of December, Riverside, Enniscorthy concert and is the guest spot. Robert Mazel, Friday the 30th of November, the Glencairn Hotel, Castleblaney, County Monaghan. Saturday the 4th of December, the Mourne Country Hotel, Newry in County Down. Sunday the 2nd of December, West County Hotel in Ennis, County Clare. Monday the 3rd of December, it's Radio Kerry night with the Stars, and that's in the Brandon Hotel in Tralee in County Kerry. A guest artist. Patrick Feeney, Friday the 30th of November, the Sadler's Inn in Kingsland in Boyle in County Roscommon. Saturday the 4th of December, Hotel Kilmore in Cavan. Sunday the 2nd of December, the Four Seasons Hotel in Monaghan. Monday the 3rd of December, at Radio Kerry night with the Stars in the Brandon Hotel in Tralee in County Kerry, and he's doing a guest spot there. We have Liam Mannering, Saturday the 1st of December, in the May Queen Tubbercurry, County Roscommon. Sunday the 2nd of December, Fitzpatrick's, Clonmore in County Tipperary. Mick Flavin, Friday the 30th of November, the Derrygonney Community Centre in County Fermanagh. Saturday the 4th of December, the Well in Mouth in County Westmeath. And Sunday the 2nd of December, in the Landmark Hotel in Carrick-on-Shannon, County Leitrim. We have the Cavan Gig Guide. Hotel Kilmore in Cavan, Saturday the 4th of December, Patrick Feeney. We have next week, we have Mick Flavin and his band coming there. It will be a great night there. The Orchard Bar in Cavan, Sunday the 2nd of December is T.R. Dallas. Excuse me. The Lavian in Cavan, Sunday the 2nd of December, Kay and Nashville Sound, great band. And Friday the 7th of December, Mike Denver, and he's playing there for St. Christopher's Hospice, and it's their 10th annual Gala Ball. The Hideout in Baileyborough, Saturday the 4th of December, the Hustlers. Ballroom Dancing in Ballyjimstuff, Saturday the 4th of December, Showbud. Brady's Lounge in Ballinya, Saturday the 4th of December, Liam Fagan. And the Bellamont Arms in Goodhill, Monday the 3rd of December, the Oaklanders. The Harbour Lounge and Captain's Table in Belturbet, Friday the 30th of November, Kjol August Crack. Saturday the 4th of December, the fabulous Ian Pickens and his band. And Sunday the 2nd of December, Sweet Harmony, and that's 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. And we have Lantry's Bar in Ballyjimstuff, Saturday the 4th of December, Eddie and Desi. Columns Bar in Ballyjimstuff, Saturday the 4th of December, Country Mix. And the Cross Bar in Stradone, Saturday, December the 1st, and that's the Carlton Brothers, and it's their first appearance, and they're all the way from Drogheda. And that brings tonight's show to an end. Be sure and join me next week at the same time for more of what's happening on the Irish and country scene.